Hey, sixth grade, I hope all is well. Today in math, we're going to be talking about compound measures. This is page 257 and 258 in your textbook. So a compound measure is anything that has two or more units of measure. So things like feet and inches, or ounces and pounds, things like that. A compound measure can be simplified by converting the larger unit to the smaller, or the smaller unit to the larger. Either way is fine. Sometimes it'll tell you to do one specific way. Make sure you're following those directions. To add compound measures, add like units and simplify. So add ounces to ounces, add pounds to pounds, and then simplify. So our example that the book gives us is 1 pound and 3 ounces. So there's two ways we can simplify that. We can change ounces to pounds. So it'd be 16 ounces because there are 16 ounces in 1 pound. 16 ounces plus 3 ounces equals 19 ounces. Or we can do 1 pound plus 3/16 of a pound equals 1 3/16 pound. All right, let's look at number 1. 1A is 2 feet and 4 inches. On number 1, it wants us to convert to the smaller unit, so we are converting 2 inches. So 2 feet, we know that 1 foot is 12 inches, so 2 feet is 24 inches, plus your 4 inches would equal 28 inches. 1B, we have 1 peck and 3 quarts. Quarts is the smaller unit, so we are converting to quarts. So 1 peck is the same as 8 quarts. So 8 quarts plus 3 quarts is 11 quarts. Okay, then we have for C, 3 decagrams and 5 grams. So 3 decagrams is the same as 30 grams. So 30 grams plus 5 grams is going to be 35 grams. It is extremely important during these pages that you are putting your units. Do not forget to put the abbreviations, the quarts, the grams, the pounds, whatever it is. Okay, on on number 2, it wants us to do the opposite and convert to the larger unit. So 2 foot 4 inches converted to feet. The feet would stay the same, 2 feet. Plus, we would then have 4 inches. Well, there are 12 inches in 1 foot, so this would be 4/12 of a foot. That is not simplified. 4 goes into both of those, so it'd be 2 feet plus 1/3 of a foot, which your total would be 2 and 1/3 feet. Okay, then we have our pecks and quarts again. So we're converting to pecks this time. So we know that the 1 peck stays the same. Since it is quarts, 3 quarts, we know that this would be 3/8 of 1 peck. 3/8 cannot be simplified. So this is just 1 3/8 of a peck. C, it switches to liters instead of grams on this one, but 3 decaliters and 5 liters to make it decaliters is the unit we're converting to. Your 3 decaliters stays the same, and 5 liters is going to be 0.5 decaliters. So if you add those together, it is just 3.5 decaliters. Make sure you're using your correct units. Okay, on number 3, it is just wanting us to add up some of these mixed units. So 3A is 3 pounds, 9 ounces, plus 4 pounds, 8 ounces, plus 2 pounds, 9 ounces. I would make sure when you're writing your ones, whenever you have pounds, that you do the little one that looks like that, because if you just do the one that looks like that, then you might get that confused with the L in the pound, because the abbreviation for pound is LB. which comes from the Latin, I think. So just be careful, you know that it's an L, not a 1. Okay, so the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to add up my ounces, because remember we add up like terms first. So 9 plus 9 is 18. 18 plus 8 is 26. 26 ounces. Then my pounds. 3 plus 4 is 7, plus 2 is 9. Well, I know that there's 16 ounces in a pound, so I can make another pound. So I'm going to add 1 pound over here. And then I'm going to have 10 ounces left over. So if I add these up, 10 ounces and 10 pounds. It doesn't require you to make them all 1 unit on this one. It doesn't, so it could be 10 and 10/16 of a pound, which then that would be simplified to 5/8 of a pound. We don't have to do that for this part. It just wants to know how many pounds, how many ounces. Okay, oh, and like I said, we want to make sure our ones look like that when we're using pounds as our unit, because that L looks like a 1. Okay. On C, we are doing hours and minutes. 3 hours, 12 minutes, plus 9 hours, 39 minutes, plus 1 hour, 48 minutes. Well, 12 plus 48 is 60, plus 39 is 99 minutes. 9 plus 1 is 10, 11, 12, 13 hours. I know that there are 60 minutes in 1 hour, so I need to bring 1 over. So, plus 1 hour, and I would have 39 minutes left over. So 39 minutes, 13 plus 1 is 14 hours. 14 hours and 39 minutes. Okay, on number 4, this is back to those equations. 4a, x plus 4 equals 10. We want to get x by itself. Since it's x plus 4, we subtract 4 from both sides. Minus 4. So x equals 10 minus 4. 10 minus 4 is 6. X equals 6. On 4b, we have x over 3 equals 7. Since it is x divided by 3, we can times both sides by 3. So x equals 7 times 3. 7 times 3 is 21. X equals 21. On 6, we have one of those charts that is the regular price, percent discount, amount discount, and sale price. So it gives us different items, and it tells us what the regular price is without any discount. Then it tells you what the percent discount is. So for the coat, we have a cost of $250. That's what its normal price is. And then it gives you a discount of 35%. So for 6A, the coat, I'm going to do 250 times 35%, which is 0.35. 5 times 0 is 0. 5 times 5 is 25. 5 times 2 is 10, 11, 12. 0. 3 times 0 is 0. 3 times 5 is 15. 3 times 2 is 6, 7. 0, 5, 7, 8. 1, 2, 1, 2. So my amount of the discount is going to be $87.50. Now I need to know what my final sale price is. To figure that out, I take my original price, $250, minus 87.5, my discount. Add some decimal and zeros up there, and subtract. 0, I can't do that. Can't do that, so I have to come over here and borrow. Make that a 4, make that a 10, make that a 9, make that a 10. 10 minus 5 is 5, decimal point. 9 minus 7 is 2. can't subtract that. Gotta borrow. Make that a 1. Make that a 14. 14 minus 8 is 6. 1 minus nothing is 1. So my final price for that, the sale price, is going to be $162.50. Okay, for my dress, it is normally $75, and it is giving us a 20% discount. So 75 times 0.2. 2 times 5 is 10. 2 times 7 is 14, 15. So move my decimal over 1. My amount discount is going to be $15. So I subtract that to figure out my sale price. 75 minus 15, 0, 6. The price I would pay when it's on sale is $60. Okay, the suit is normally $350, but it is 40% off. So 350 times 0.4. 0, 4 times 5 is 20. 4 times 3 is 12, 13, 14. 1 decimal. So my amount discounted is $140. To find out what I would actually pay, I would do 350 minus 140. 0, 1, 2. I would pay $210. Okay. And my shoes, they are normally $165, but they are on sale for 75% off. So times 0.75. 5 times 5 is 25. 5 times 6 is 30, 32. 5 times 1 is 5, 6, 7, 8. Mark those out so I don't use them again. 0. 7 times 5 is 35. 7 times 6 is 42, 43, 44, 45. 7 times 1 is 7, plus 4 is 11. Add it up. 5, 7, 13, 2, 1. 1, 2 decimals, 1, 2. So my amount discount will be $123.75. So the amount that I'm paying, I'm going to subtract 165 minus 123.75. So I'm going to have to add a decimal and some zeros. And I have to borrow. Make that a 4, a 10, make it a 9, make that a 10. 10 minus 5 is 5. 9 minus 7 is 2. Decimal. 4 minus 3 is 1. 6 minus 2 is 4. 1 minus 1 is 0. So the amount that I would actually pay is going to be $41.25. I hope this is making sense. I know some of it's review, but it's still some stuff that some of us struggle with. So make sure if you do have any questions, you're reaching out and asking me for help on those. I want to make sure you're getting all this, and if you don't tell me you're confused, I'm not going to know. So I hope it is making sense though. It's some stuff we've been doing, and it is some new stuff, but a lot of it's kind of common sense as long as you know what your unit conversions are. So as long as you know that there are 12 inches in 1 foot, or 8 quarts in 1 peck, or 60 minutes in 1 hour, things like that. So definitely let me know if you need any help with anything. Message me on Zoom or on Jupiter. Stay safe. I'll see you soon.